Hello, 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 everyone. Hey, how are you guys doing? Man, I had to take a few days off, okay, to catch grip, all right? Because sometimes that's what you have to do. You know, you gotta catch grip sometimes and take your energy and kind of like build it back, things like that. But I missed you guys. I was thinking about y'all. I was like, man, let me get on here and post a few readings for you guys, okay? And then I told y'all when I do that, I do it for a reason. All right. It's not because that I want to. It's just that when God tells me to do something, I do it. I listen. Okay. Me sitting on here every day, just going and going and going, I want you guys to heal. I want you guys to find the initiative in yourself to walk your spiritual path how it should be. All right. Even though I do love readings from time to time, yes, it is what it is. Okay. Just to check in. Now, all the time, I'm not going to be doing love readings. Okay. Because I want you guys to find that level up that you need. Okay. And sometimes it's like you need to build on yourself, even though it's like sometimes you're like, well, somebody did this to me and I want to know what happens when is this person going to do this. Okay, I'm going to tell you this much. It's divine timing. I can sit up here and tell you anything that I want to tell you, right? But that wouldn't be right because I wouldn't want anyone to do that to me. So divine timing and knowing that all good things happen within time that are meant to happen for you. Okay. So what is meant for you, even if it leaves, it will come back to you if it is meant to be. All right. I don't want anyone holding on to any harboring any bitterness. Okay, because over a course of time that makes you bitter. Somebody keeps saying, oh, they're coming back, oh, they're gonna call you, oh, they're gonna message you, and it never happens. That makes you bitter. And then you keep listening and it's making you bitter and it's making you bitter. Trust me on that. Okay. So you guys, I just, I love y'all and I just want you to be good within because healing comes from deep within. Okay. Once you heal, and I was listening to a reader today that I'm like, good. She's saying and feels the same way that I feel, Real Housewives Tarot or something like that. Okay. Hi. I'm not, I'm not trying to bring your name up to get any clout or nothing like that. I'm just saying, okay, she made perfectly good sense. And that's the sense that I'm trying to make also. Okay. After a while, you're going to get like, you're going to get tired of tarot. You're like, okay, because you've healed. And I tell you that all the time. You evolve, you heal. Yeah, sure. We're going to do check ins, we're going to do all that good stuff. But then at the same time, it's like, trust your intuition. Your intuition. Okay? Now, I am going to begin with, and you know what's up, y'all. I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my spirit guides, and my ancestors to please come through and protect my soul family, my love lights, my collective, okay? And also just protect us all from the negative energy in this cold, cruel world that we live in. All right? We are grateful. We show gratitude even when there is very little. Okay? Amen, amen, and amen. All right. You guys, I'm just going to start out with a reading now, but that's exactly what I want for you guys. Anybody that watches me, if you do unsubscribe, then that's fine because everyone grows past a certain point. All right. It's just like going to school. You got to graduate and go to the next grade, right? Okay. All right. And it's all love. It's all love. And I'm glad that I can help you. Okay. Inspire you in some type of way, even though people try to hold you down. Okay. I don't know how many people try to hold me down, y'all, and block me off and all this other stuff. And that's one of my reasons why I have not been posting for a couple days also. Because I see that. So it's like, I do what I do, but also I'm not going to be the cheat sheet for some people, if you understand what I'm saying. It's like I could deliver a message and then, it's like things are a little bleak for a week, and then when I post, it's like, oh boy, I got some energy, I got some gas. So it's like I'm not putting any gas in nobody else's automobile. They don't put any gas in mine. What they try to do is try to wreck it. So anyway, with that being said, but I stay in good spirit, y'all. So hey, hey, hey. All right. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna see what's up. What is going on in the energy? What is going on this Friday at 5:31 p.m. in the great state of Illinois, where I'm at? Okay, like I say, do not drink the poison. Okay? And that's exactly why I pull back my energy. All right? Because people are poisonous. They're venomous. Okay? All they try to do is poison your mind with the things that will keep you in a fantasy world. Okay? And this is truly a real world, a spiritual world. The spiritual warfare is real. The people trying to do this and sacrifice you to restore them, either energetically wise or financially wise. Okay? You can't listen to everybody. Okay? Can't listen to everybody, baby. All right? So it's like people trying to poison your mind. Two little witches, magical space clearing time. Yeah. It's time to like clean that energy up. It's like you need to protect yourself against those type of energies out here, because there's too many people. Well, I was saying it a long time ago. I'm like, man, okay, well, this is a tricky place. Okay? The spiritual community has really become a really tricky place. Okay? It's like you listen to one, they're making sense to you. You're listening to another, but what are you doing here to forward my growth or make me understand anything or teach me some type of knowledge, something that'll help me on my healing journey? Okay? To where I don't feel like I have to gruelingly sit down every day and listen. That's the name of the game, though. Okay? Now, some people, they're like, man, I hope that I'm helping you understand, because honey, when I read and watch and stuff every day, okay, and if it's really like important that I feel I need to share it, or it goes along with the message that I'm coming with, that's when I come across with it. Okay? Sewer maiden, your sensuality is beautiful. Jealousy. Okay? A lot of these people, they're jealous because it's either the fact that somebody didn't want them. Now they feel bitter. They want to get in the world. They want to poison people's minds. All right? Things that don't make sense. They're mad. All right? Yeah, Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. And this is what you need. You need your mind fed so that it makes you strong. It's to build up boundaries with people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you understand that they no longer serve you, okay? It's your power for personal growth, not anybody else's, okay? All right? I'm not telling you come over here and empty your water, what do they call them? The water flower thing? Yeah, where you water your flowers with the little spout with the green. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't even think of it right now. Flower water or flower water, whatever. I'm not saying come over here and use the last of your water to water my garden. No, I'm trying to fill your canister up so you can grow your garden efficiently and how you need to. so you could step into your power and be who you are and be that force to be reckoned with when these people try to come along and poison your mind and poison your path and trying to make you feel like you're not worthy when you know you're worthy of every drop of that water. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. What's going on? Oh, okay, well. Okay, yeah, we have Angel of Alchemy. Yeah, miracle. It's like you have to do this. You have to do this for yourself. All right? There are people, it's like they're looking for dark miracles. And I don't know why I'm saying dark miracle. There's a lot of dark workers. All right? And they're going to continue to do this until they reach a freaking a goal. Okay? And we have Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Yeah. Protect yourself. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. Out trick-or-treating. We are here. So these people that are doing this, they don't understand that they're opening a big ass can of whoop ass. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. They're opening a big can of whoop butt. Let's put it like that because I had to use it twice. They don't understand what they're doing. Okay? Some of these people really don't. And what they're doing is they're reversing these poisonous, let's just say poisonous thoughts. They're reversing. People are growing. People are noticing. People are awake now. You can't pull the cover over people's heads for the rest of their life. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. These occultists, these demonic individuals, okay, that work for the demonic agenda, the succubuses, the incubuses, the people that want individuals to stay where they are to harvest from their energy. Okay, it's difficult to be in misery alone. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's difficult to be in misery alone. So these people spread misery and want to keep you in that to generate that energy. Okay, but see, the thing is, and I don't care who gets mad anymore. I just say what I got to say because God tells me what I need to say. Some of these people, I'm telling you now, there's a difference with being spiritually gifted, and there's a difference from being spiritually knowledgeable. That might not make sense. Let me explain it, okay? When you're spiritually knowledgeable, you've read books, you've went to master classes, okay? You've done this, you've done that. But when you have true intuition, you look farther and deeper into a situation than the average knowledgeable person would. Because to some people, knowledge is logic, right? Just that's the logical way to look at it. But when you're spiritually gifted, there's no logic because people don't believe you because we have all these knowledgeable people that tell you, oh, no, they're not right. And they don't want people listening to the truly gifted spiritual people, okay, that have hid themselves for so long that now when they come out, it's like they're looking at those kind of people like, wait a minute, are you truly who you say you are? Because such and such over here, they're not really who they are, and how should I believe you? Just like I've always said, you don't have to believe me of anything that I say, because I know who I am and I'm not scared of who I am. If some people would just notice what they're doing and really be knowledgeable, they would not play with any kind of divination whatsoever because they have no sense of it. Okay, now y'all might be like, what is she talking about? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, honey. Okay, because I've always been this way. I'm not sitting here and being like, well, let me start doing this because everybody's doing it. No, this is something I've been doing. Okay, I'm 46 years old. All right. When I was little, I saw things before they happened. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I already knew. I already felt your energy. Okay, very powerful, very, very, very. And it's just like, over a course of time, they say the child's mind is very imaginative. All right. And in places that you couldn't even imagine. But when you're not, and you know that you've proven yourself real, you don't have to say anything else. Okay? People can feel that energy off of you, whether you're real or you're not. Okay? I know I can. So I just don't say too much. It's just that the joke is going to be on the ones that try to hide the real ones. Okay? That's all I got to say. And the joke is on them, because we know we're not scared of y'all. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's all good. Okay? Yeah. What do we have for do not drink the poison? I don't even freak out over those people no more. It's like, think whatever. Okay. Cyberbully. Yep. Do not drink the poison. It's people online. That's sad. Two little witches here, broke ass. That's it's coming out over that. And then we have a screenshot getting evidence over the sewer maiden here. So y'all, I feel like this. I feel like people, either you're doing something here that's making total sense, and people are gravitating towards you because your energy is off the chain. Okay, you got good energy. People can feel that. You're not sitting there being desperate. Okay, people get desperate, and honey, they'll say anything, make up anything, and it is what it is. Okay, simple as that. You don't have to go all out your way and say all this other stuff and all this other mess, and you know damn well you don't know nothing about it. I bet a lot of these people get offline and their house is haunted. I'm saying, y'all, I bet their house is freaking got spirits and dark entities in it. Because who are you really calling on? I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some. Who you really, because honey, So you got somebody here that might be trying to come against you online, okay? But they're poisoning people's minds. And it's only to stay afloat. They don't want to be broke. They don't want to go back to that life that they lived before they started making this money that's not their blessing, okay? If you ask me, they're taking the blessings from other people that are truly who they are, okay? And this is like the screenshot here. It's like I feel like there's some type of evidence that someone has too. Like if you took their phone or their laptop or something like that, honey, it's like they got like all your stuff or something like that. It's crazy. All right? You encourage people to grow, and these individuals encourage people to be karmic. Okay? And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just keeping it real. I don't care who doesn't like what I'm saying. I don't care. I've been, quiet enough just observing some things. Okay? Because that's what I do by nature. Okay? Yeah, we got photo proof here. There's going to be some type of exposure, especially while that screenshot and that photo proof came out. There's going to be some exposure here of some people. And you're going to be like, are you serious? Look, fake accounts, threatening in reverse. They can't, yeah, because it's like they're going to be exposed. The more they're exposed, the more desperate they sound. Okay? The more desperate they get, because why would they stop trying to get this money? There's hackers, there's everything, okay? I told y'all about changing your passwords and things like that before, all right? Yeah, look. Whatever you feel was took from you or anything like that, even in my situation, you know what? I feel like this. If you needed it that bad, okay? But when you take something from somebody, just know you're going to take what's coming with it. And that person's going to get 100 times more back. Because you played with a truly anointed person that was trying to help people. And you interrupted and came between their blessings, their spiritual inheritance in this world, their place in this world. Okay? You tried to take the crown from a truly appointed individual. And that you will not do, and you will pay. Okay? It's like, people can only get away with something so long to where it becomes obvious. But look, unbothered. Okay. So it's like you're not bothered. Something could have happened last fall. Something could have started going south last fall. That's because you had people here trying to get all in the middle of something. They saw you making progress and they didn't like it. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying, y'all? They didn't like it. But guess what? You okay. Let me slow down. Your ancestors, the people that are really truly protected and got some real raw mean ancestors, okay? You can tell people don't bother me. You don't bother people. And people, let me tell you something. People that's always running their mouth about this and that and oh my and then just each and every day. Okay, you ain't about nothing, so you need to sit down. All right, take several pews, seats, benches, bus rides. I don't know, but see, with this trick or treating here, and we're here. Okay, like I said, your house is haunted. I'm telling you now, you gonna have demonic activity going on. You gonna be seeing shadow people, portals open up in your house and stuff like that. Because you truly don't know. You just going because everybody else is saying it. Hell, and they don't even know what the hell they look running. And they don't even know what the hell they talking about. You're going to be running from yourself. You're going to be running from your own shadow when they finish with you. You're going to be scared. And that's why I don't know. Ever since I was a child, my great grandmother used to tell me, don't play with nothing. Don't play with it. If you ain't about it, don't play with it, baby. And you just can't sit here and follow suit. That's what a bunch of people are doing. They following suit. Look at look. Witchcraft. Look at Frozen. Just peep game of what I'm saying. Because it's true. Okay? It's like people can sit back and talk about you all they want to. They can try to smear your name if they want to. They can do this and do that if they want to. But that backlash, that spiritual backlash is nothing nice, okay? Yeah. It's like, ooh, I got into it just, I saw that my friend was doing it and making money. And so I'm going to do it too. And then the next person's like, I'm going to do it too. Pretty soon you got everybody in Whoville banging on pots and pans to be heard. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. I don't care anymore. I really don't, because I'm not worried about nobody and their issues and their fascinations or hallucinations. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Don't like me. Okay, I wasn't put on this earth for everybody to like me. All right. Ooh. Okay. Well, dang. Okay. See, we got terms and it popped out in reverse. Okay. We have lust and we have present in reverse. So my thing here is, like I said, everybody's following suit. Everybody's doing what the next person's doing. And pretty soon it becomes repetitive. Everyone sounds the same. It's negative. Because it's like, you know, somebody could even be going around and trying to have people bully individuals that are truly who they say they are. Okay? There's been negotiating behind the scenes, working things out with people to where they can still be on top and not lose any money. But see, we have lust here. And lust can be many things, okay? It's like these people use lust. They use their body. They use their language. They use signs and symbolisms, okay? To try and coach people into seeing things their way. But in reality, that lust of everything, they're going to lose, okay? They're going to lose because that's not what spirituality is about, okay? Now, present in reverse, okay? Yeah. See, what's going to happen is it's played out. It's played out. When people are looking for some type of I'm not saying that you're looking for a hero, or anything like that. But when you're searching for salvation, when you've come out of the trenches of something that was unbearable and you turn to tarot, you have to be careful of what you ingest, okay? Of what you hear, of what you turn up, of what you look at. Because temptation is the ultimate downfall, okay? And when somebody's sitting there like, ooh, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't have to get into it. I don't have to get into it. Yeah, blind. When you're sitting here blind and you're searching for answers, these people understand that. Okay? They target certain individuals because they don't want you to know that that's the agenda that they're on. All right? And they don't want people to know the truth behind them and what they're doing. All right? Yeah. Locked. Missing pieces detached, locked away, heart can't move forward. Yeah. They don't want you to move forward. They want you to stay right where you're at. Okay? Right where you're at, because that's what's bringing them money. All right? That's what's bringing them money. But see, they take it. Y'all. Yeah. Yeah, these people are so they're wrong. This is this is what I'm getting, and also my opinion. Okay, all right, yeah, but see, you're unbothered because see what these people think that they're doing with proposal here, what they think that they're doing, or what they thought they did to you, was set you back and have you in a place to where you just don't know. But I feel like you guys are graduating to the next level and you're not blind and you're realizing what's really going on. What's best for you. What advice is good for you. Okay? Yeah. Now you got these people running. Look. Union. You see what I'm saying? Some of these people are so mad that they didn't get a proposal from somebody. They're not coming into union because look, decision in reverse at the bottom of the deck. People sitting here in limbo wondering who Jimbo is going to choose, and Jimbo don't even want them. Jimbo don't want them. Shoot, Jimbo trying to figure out how in the hell to get away from them. Like, man, they the karmic. Okay, they're trying to hold up these unions, and I've said this before in a few of my readings. You got these readers out here that they try to tell you this and that and what's going on with karmic. And sure, like I said, I do it. I take accountability for it because if it comes out, it comes out. When I do love readings, okay, that karmic energy does. But sometimes it's them trying to direct the energy on the reading. So man, I'm telling you, be careful. Be careful. And they think, they don't know. They don't know because you're like them, and you're not. You're not. Because you're not blind. You're not foolish. You're not naive. You see and know what's going on. Some of these people were hired by individuals to make it look like, knowing that you might be spiritual and that you watch tarot readings and things like that. I'm telling you now. But see, and then also they're playing with these dark entities and these dark people. And these dark entities are getting into the readings and they're taking over them. There's an obsession. And once you become obsessed, you can become possessed. Okay? Because it's that serious for some people. They got to win. They got to be in the forefront. They got to stop this. Because it didn't happen for them. They don't want it happening for anybody else. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Okay? Shoot. People go through things all the time. But some people just can't get over it and they're bitter. They're mad as hell. Okay? And they want to stop other people from being happy and finding that positive path forward. Yeah, we have the magician in reverse here. So it's like, yeah, these people, they use dark magic. They're dark practitioners. As I was just saying before that card even came out. All right? They're dark practitioners. They're uneasy. They're in anxiety. Okay? Yeah. Because that Four of Swords was in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're in anxiety. Okay? The Nine of Wands here. It's like some type of victim mentality that they stay and they remain in. All right. They stay in this victim mentality. Okay. And it's like they choose to go against protected people. Okay. These boundaries that you set are going to make all the difference with these people. What they got away with in the past is not what they're going to get away with right now. All right. All this dark magic and this and that and trying to, have people all in an illusion, and it's not going to work anymore. Okay. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands here. Yeah. Sending that out. Heavy Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just saying. All right. And just because that sign came out, the sign came out with the cards. So how am I sitting here just trying to blame something on the Sagittarius? No. Okay. We have the Three of Swords here, Libra. All right. Yeah. It's like they want people brokenhearted. They want people in their head. They want people to keep paying them. They want people to keep watching them. They want to get to the top. They care nothing about anybody's healing journey. They don't care. Okay. They may sound like it. And I don't care if they get mad. Because I'm going to tell you something else. They be in there twerking people's pages. And I'm not talking about the booty twerk. All right. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. It's like they don't want to be in that losing money. They want to stay on top. They want to keep their pockets full. Okay. Taurus energy. Yeah. They don't want to lose. But see, in the past, they have lost because they sit here and they do this and they keep on doing this. And they're ultimately going to lose. Yep. See what I'm saying? The Lovers in reverse. And at the bottom, they don't want these unions. No, because they can't. They can't hold on to anybody. Sure can't. Yeah, we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they trying to have everybody else messed up so they don't find love. So they're messed up in the head. Like they are delusional. Some of these people are on medication. Okay. Confusing people. Turning people away from who they're truly supposed to be with. All right. Trying to come up with these gimmicks. Yeah, we got a Knight of Cups in reverse. All right. Yeah, manipulative energy to manipulate these unions and things like that. Yeah, we have the Death card in reverse. Anything that they're sending out to end, that's not, no. Actually, there's going to be a lot of revival. Okay? Reviving situation. People are going to start really waking up here. I'm serious. It's not even a joke. Okay? Yeah, it's a lot of manipulation going on. What is this? The Tower. You can't hide behind, you can't hide behind that pretty face and that and all that little stuff that you have on and to try to confuse people and all those masks that you wear and things like that. Still the Lovers in reverse, even though I am shuffling the deck as I go. Yeah. Stop playing. Yep, the Chariot. Going forward. It's like they've tried to stop people that are really speaking the truth out here. Okay, because they want people to be blind. They want people to remain in heartache. Okay, and pain and all that. They don't want people to have husbands and wives and that Ten of Cups energy in their life. Yeah, but see, justice here. Justice is playing out. You're going to see a lot of people, and I'm not just saying that. I've seen it. I've seen it. You're going to have a lot of people that's talking about they're losing their pages or they're losing their marriages because they've tried to do things to people. They've tried to hold things up. Things are going to halt. People's money is going to be messed up out here. Yeah. Yeah, the sun card upright. Yeah, there's going to be happiness brought to some, but misery ultimately brought to others. Okay? So sad. So sad. But it's like when you keep doing that shisty stuff, that's what happens. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be turning in your favor. All right? Things are going to start looking up. If they were looking down, they're going to be looking up because somebody here or a few somebodies are going to get stopped in their tracks. They think nobody sees this, but it's like, no, it's a new day. God's tired of y'all, okay? God's tired of y'all playing games out here. You on the field and you're not even a player. Well, you getting ready to get benched. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You getting ready to get benched. You trying to mess up people's happiness. Kill people's dreams. Okay? Have people hanging on while you're sitting over here receiving. No, you got to get that back. You got to get that back. You got to get that back, homie. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, yeah, because it goes from equal give and take to not getting anything at all. And that's how I'm seeing it. It goes from equal give and take to not getting anything at all. Now, wouldn't you have rather just said, let people be? Let me go on and let me do and build on my own accord. You don't need to be over here worried about what this person's doing, what that person's doing. Mind your own business. Find your own knowledge. You see? Okay? That's why I back up to see something. We have the Page of Cups here. Yeah. Very little to offer to a situation. That's why they was trying to kill what you had going on. Don't play. Okay? Yeah. They don't want to apologize. Okay? They don't have nothing coming. It's like when you don't walk in the room, what are we going to talk about? Anyways, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, something's going to start. Man, they're going to be mad. Okay, there's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah, somebody was trying to be just like you. Somebody was trying to be a copycat. They're getting ready to be exposed. Yeah. This person, justice is coming into play. They thought that they were able to get away with something. They might have thought somebody was just easy to target here or easy to play with or something like that. But in reality, no, you was playing with the wrong person. So what you got going on here, somebody was trying to stop what you had going on. But the Tower moment is you're getting ready to come up. Okay? You're getting ready to come up. And this person's... that's what they did to come up fast. They used you, blocked you, shut you out of a situation. Okay? We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's like somebody was competing. There's no competition. Somebody was mad. Somebody was in their head because you were coming up too fast. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling like somebody here is just an all-around person. All right, yeah, the Hangman here. They're going to be stuck and stagnant and wondering how to dig themselves up out this hole that they dug for themselves, being haunted in their home, seeing shadow figures and things in their mirror moving in their peripheral vision. Attacking people that's really about that life. You don't do that, okay? Yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse here. Yeah. It's like the feeling of, like I said, trying to hold people back from situations has resulted in making a lot of upright emperors become that in reverse emperor. Do you get what I'm saying here? Getting the wrong advice has messed people's life up. All right? This is very disrespectful to the spiritual community and to God himself. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. To keep people undecisive, just don't know what to do. don't know where to turn, because it's like, man, when they hear something about somebody, it's like, oh, well, that's why, that we're not coming into union. Or this is why we're not coming into union. Just like a ping pong tennis ball match. I'm telling you now, man. These people out here bad with that mess, man. They need to quit because they don't know what they're playing with. They're connected to... I'm sorry, but it's just the truth behind it. Okay? Because I'm tired of people looking at me like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, because I've had people hating on me and stuff behind the scenes. Yeah, what did I say? Same ish, different day. Well, they don't know what they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm trying to keep you messed up and confused. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. And trying to hide behind God. I done told y'all. Let me tell y'all a story here real quick when I get this card played out. What did I say? Played out. Alright? You're going to quit playing with people's lives. But one thing about it here, let me tell y'all. I had got an email from the FBI, y'all. Oh, Lord. Now, these were the people playing the FBI, right? They went into, somebody stole $30,000 from you, and we're going to give it back to you. Honey, I said, what the hell, basically. And that's what I sent back. I'm not going to front. I said, what the hell? So they messaged back, sent pictures and everything of them arresting some lady, and this and that, and this and that. And I said, what? Once again, what the hell? And this man sat on this thing. I gave him none of my information. But he sat on this thing, on this email, and said, I swear to God. I swear, something, Christ is Lord. I swear to God. Now, he made it seem like he's just a good abiding citizen, that he goes to church all the time, which, okay, whatever, that's you. You do you. But you putting God into it with me. And I'm not, I believe in all things. And I said that before, okay? I'm not sitting here trying to push religion on nobody. I'm not sitting here trying to push my spiritual beliefs on anybody. But my mind is very broad and it's very open. And I don't sit here. I dig into it, okay? God is a very, very, very high, magnificent force that is to be reckoned with. The fury of God is the wrath of God. I don't even know why you would want that on you. But this man said all that, and then come to find out this man wanted, I gave him very little information, but at the end of it all, he said, I'm going to need you to send me $100 so you can get this. Hey, wait a minute. So you trying to play me and say that a lot of people would have been like, oh yeah, I'll send it. No, honey. I'm like, I seen through it from the beginning, but I just wanted to see how far he was going to go with this. Okay. So yeah, I'm tired of these people too. And that was months ago. And I just was like, yeah, ignoring. These people are going to start getting ignored. They're going to be wondering why the things are going down and things are looking crazy because people know. No. Treating people like freaking, debit cards? Yeah. You don't play with God. And I'm sorry. And you playing with one of God's people, look, dodging bullets, and this could possibly be you. And I feel like it is y'all energy out there, because y'all like, man, I'm glad I'm not that one. I'm glad I'm not that one. But you're going to be blocking this stuff out. Yeah, because half of these people are haters and half of them is crazy. Okay, and far and few in between are you going to find the real. Now, I'm just saying. Yep, look. Romantic love affairs. Secret fix, secret lovers. Yeah, these people out here, man, they doing the opposite of what they're saying. Oh, I'm celibate. I don't do this and I don't do that, honey. They out here doing more than you know. And they sitting there trying to tell you that just, it is what it is. I don't care about anybody's life. Okay? That's probably why I'm so blessed and I stay prayed up and all that good stuff. Because I don't care. Look, What did I say? Dirty offer. Yeah. These people done sold they soul to the devil, and they out here trying to have everybody else and lead them to the creek of fire. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Yep, moving on. Thank you, next. They mad because these people dropped them like a hot pancake. Okay? On a 150-degree day, and I don't even know where we get that hot, because damn it. Okay? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. So it is what it is, y'all. I really don't care at this point, because it's toxic. Moving. Once again, moving. A lot of these people move around because they're felons. Okay? They've been busted doing plenty of things that they shouldn't be freaking doing. Alright? Mm, yeah. There's things that they shouldn't even be doing. They sitting here moving around. Yeah. They refuse. They refuse. But baby, when them police come and kick that door in, when they come kick that door in and God bring that wrath down on your life, and it's right there. It's imminent. It's right on you. You can feel it. Okay? Yeah, because look, ain't ish. I'm done. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. And, hey, if you took offense to it, maybe you might be the one that's doing it. But if you didn't take offense to it, you hear me and you know what I'm talking about and you see what I'm talking about. Some of us are tired of getting stepped on and getting hid and took from, stolen from. You don't have no energy, you don't have no strength, you don't have no power unless you draw it from us. I'm a little tired of that. Because some of us don't need other people. Okay? Some of us don't want to use people just to be at a certain rate in life. We should be doing that ourselves, all working together. But it's a sad thing that people can't work together. Okay, people always got to come up against each other and be hateful and all this stuff. You know what? I'm glad God didn't put that in my heart. I'm glad God didn't put that in my heart, and I'm so glad I got joy in my heart. Okay, because if I didn't, man, I go through things. I go through hurt. I go through pain, but I stack myself back up because I know God is there and I know He wants the best for me. But does this person? Does that person? Don't really know, right? Anyway, y'all, God is good and always, always. And I love y'all, okay? And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me. All right? Thank you. And bye-bye.